Ay, 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 ay.
Hey, it's your worst waifu, and I'm a filthy casual who is not caught up or even really familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Because I value honesty, I want to say I have seen a few episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but that was many years ago, and all I really remember is thinking that Dio was a straight up savage. I wrote up some points trying to sum up what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is all about, based on my memory and, of course, JoJo memes. This is gonna be great. I mean, please forgive me if this is a mess, but let's just have fun with it. Here we go. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is an anime about buff guys, and they all really like high fashion, and some of them are vampires. Everyone in this world is named JoJo, except for Dio, Speedwagon, and DiGiorno. And I know his name can't be DiGiorno, that's too dumb. Is that a JoJo? Maybe his name is DiGiorno, I don't know his real name. But I do know that DiGiorno has a dream. And he won't shut up about his dream. That's about all I know about DiGiorno. He's also kind of got like cinnamon buns on his head or something. It looks pretty cute. What the frick? What the frickin' frick? So, the guy I mentioned earlier, Dio. Dio is especially important because he's so fashionable. And something I do know about the JoJo series is it heavily revolves around this idea of fate and destiny. And it is Dio's destiny to create a fashion brand, which is why his last name is Burando. Dio Burando. What? Wow, he's a real vampire now. You know, the OG vampire. But Dio doesn't make those sounds. He makes some much crazier sounds. The vampires have their own language, and it is very strange. It's a combination of sounds like this.
Yard Yard Days.
Oh my god!
Dio's hobbies include showing off his wealth and cucking everyone. Dio does this because he's a bad, bad man. Whenever he belittles someone, he feels the need to say,
Kono Dio da!
"Kono Dio da!" What was that? Which is his catchphrase. And he also hates all the JoJos because...
Why? Because, well, that's why.
Also, Speedwagon is best girl because she has a nice hat. Now, this might just sound kind of like a silly joke, but hats are very important in the JoJo universe. And this is because some characters, their hats actually like assimilate into their hair, and you can't tell where the hat begins or where it ends. It's a mystery that I found people pondering all over the internet. Like, that's some next level hat. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm saying! Now, this JoJo, an icon. His whole look, the crop top, the knee-high boots, over his jeans. A powerful pose. Not sure where he would wear this. I mean, he could wear this anywhere. This JoJo is a leader of a bunch of delinquents. I mean, he looks like he's an adult though, and they look like high school delinquents, which I find very bizarre. Haha. Oh my god, I did not do that on purpose. As a side note, I think this JoJo will be my favorite. He looks really freaking cool. Oh damn, never mind. Okay, no, instead like this JoJo will be my favorite because he's still got that delinquent vibes. His hair is kind of goofy. Looks like my man Kuwabara. Good on him. So back to talking about the vampires. Vampires, they live for a very long time and are very prideful and noble. So that nobility makes them care about clothing so much and looking cool. In this world, appearances matter a lot. To intimidate your opponents, you have to strike flashier poses and wear better clothes than them to make them feel inferior. When fighting, vampires use hormone.
Amon.
Yes, they use hormone and they use stands. Hormone is like hormones for vampires. Essentially, it's like steroids for vampires. Stands are something to help you stay in your flashy pose longer. I hear everyone talk about stands, but I still really don't get what the heck they are. There are vampires, but the world is also full of pirates, aliens, and gamers. The pirates in particular are interesting because they're like starting up a boy band, and like, I honestly don't know what the heck this is. I don't know what this is. All I think is it's a boy band. Is it a boy band? Are they trying to be like an idol group? What is this? Now, this vid, woo. You hear that? Why does he have glasses? Like, what is going on? And why is it, why is it kind of sexual? Is it sexual? I don't think anything about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is sexual, right? Like, that's what makes it weirder to me. I mean, if it's like, Prison School or an anime like that, you know why the weird things happen? But this, why? I guess I need to watch the show to find out why. Wow. The aliens are kind of a cat people and they're evil, I think. Kind of looks like Mewtwo. That's always what I think. It's just Mewtwo. Finally, there's also freaky-deaky perverts everywhere. Like, apparently someone has a hand fetish, which I didn't know was a thing, but of course it is. So I'm not really sure if this applies to the character in JoJo with the hand fetish, but apparently, according to good old Wikipedia, hand fetishism is usually based in the biological indication that a partner is healthy and a good potential mate. Citation needed. I thought this was too funny not to mention because I just gotta know, who wrote this with no citation? Would it be the character in JoJo? Is that something they would do? I don't know. Okay, let's talk more about these lovable weirdos. Someone drinks someone's pee? Is that true? Is that real? Or is that something made up? Because I need to know about that one. And there's a guy who also sexually licks fruit, which I think everyone's seen. And yeah, this thing. Licking is apparently a common theme in JoJo because we also know that if you lick someone, you can tell if they're telling the truth. That is the number one way to know if someone's a liar. Just give them a lick.
Nice.
I don't know why. I immediately think of like Detective Conan licking people. That's really creepy. Ahem. While researching to make this video, which honestly was mostly just me looking at Google Images to add some pictures and random JoJo clips, I actually started listening to the JoJo soundtrack, and I just have to say, I cannot believe how good it is. Like, very impressive. Another thing that kind of got me hype about JoJo was watching a bit of this play. I'm not sure if this is a legit play or a cosplay group. The insanity and the passion in this, I appreciate it so much. So there you go. I plan on checking out JoJo very soon, so JoJo fans, please tell me in the comments below, should I watch the anime or should I check out the manga? I'm very fine checking out either, and I'd like to hear people's opinions on that. I hope this, at the very least, was amusing to JoJo fans because I personally have no idea what I'm talking about. It was hard to make a synopsis of something I'm not familiar with, but I think it'd be even weirder if somehow my synopsis was on point. How close was I to summing up the show correctly? Did memes teach me anything? Was anything right? Was anything totally wrong? Don't spoil things for me, but, you know, just give me some idea. That would be interesting. Or, you know, you can post more JoJo memes in the comments that I won't understand. That's always great. For the non-JoJo fans, thank you so much for watching. I'm sure you're as confused as me. Is JoJo something you're interested in watching? Time to do a JoJo pose to impress the internet. Yeah, this one looks easy. This. Oh. Like if you're a JoJo fan, and subscribe for more videos. その血の定め JoJo!